All right, Dirk Knudsen, Rivals.com. I've got with me here my first interview ever with Keegan Lawrence. I'm stoked. Sherwood High School. Keegan, you're a senior, 5'11", 185?
Yeah.
Right in there. Another big season. Already halfway gone now for the Bowmen. Big win tonight, 76-16 against the Park Rose team that had been making some noise. What were the keys to winning this game tonight?
One of the big keys was holding their quarterback. We knew from the start that he was going to be really good, and our game plan was pretty much revolved around, stopping him. And offensively, we just knew that we just needed to do what we do, and we'd take care of business. Your
secondary was impressive. I mean, they did have guys out in the passing lanes, 5 wide almost the whole game. I'm sure those kids haven't seen that much pass coverage they've had to do, but it seemed like every time Bowlen got a chance to throw the ball, there was a Bowman hand right in the way, perfect timing. I mean, do you guys face a lot of passing teams?
This year we haven't really faced that many passing teams, but Monty put in a good game plan. We had we had probably I think five guys back at least every play, and our secondary definitely stepped up this week and came to call the pressure.
You're having a year to remember. And I know the Bowmen are all about team, and the wing tee that you guys run, that have run forever, is so effective. I had a hard time figuring out who had the ball like the opponents do. I mean, that offense in the end is one of your best weapons, isn't it?
Oh, definitely, no doubt. Offensive line, obviously, every week I can almost guarantee that we have the best offensive line in the state. They're always doing their job. Even the backs, they're blocking well, and
right.
Wide receivers too. Everyone's stepping up and everyone's doing their job, and that's what we need.
What's the biggest key to making that whole thing work, that wing tee? I mean, you guys execute it so well, like Bellevue does up in Seattle. Yeah. Two of the best wing tee teams in the country. Permian runs it down in Texas. It's a great offense, and it doesn't always showcase guys as star quote-unquote players. Many of us think you're kind of you've made it in that system as both a top running back and defender. At the same time, it hasn't really let you be the typical tailback or the typical safety or whatever. Looking at your skill, the skill set you brought on the field tonight, lots of speed, lots of power as a running back. Talk to me a little bit about college. I know it's probably not the first thing on your mind right now because you're trying to win another championship, but do you think it's harder for you being in this offense do you get miscast, in other words?
I've been blessed with the amount of carries I've gotten this year. The coaches have given me the ball, plenty, and if colleges don't think that I deserve because I play in a certain offense, then that's up to them. But I like the offense we're in. It gives everyone opportunities to play, and
I love that.
Yeah, it's a team game, and I'm all about the team. So.
You put up huge numbers, so certainly the coaches are noticing. I saw you had 4 or 5 touchdowns tonight. It was impressive to see your quarterback throw the football the way he does. I come out and expected to see more and more running, but I saw equal pass and run tonight. Was that kind of plan coming in, or is that typically how you guys go?
Recently we've been passing the ball a little more. Something that we've been working on, and because especially by playoffs, if we have dual threat, we can pass and run. That's gonna be a problem for a lot of defenses.
Yep.
But so
I think maybe they weren't ready for that either.
Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, I think that definitely helped us put up the amount of points that we did tonight.
What are some goals for you guys? Obviously, another championship. Are there some other? I mean, as well as you guys have played in the last few years, is it hard to have goals that you haven't already achieved, or can you set new ones, or how does it work?
We usually just have our game goals.
Okay.
Each game, hold them to this many yards or do this, but the end goal is obviously to win state and do that. But
you're a coach's kid. You got a real high football IQ. Talk about your future plans. I know you want to play college football. Are you wide open to where and when and all that?
Yeah, I want to play. Whoever
can use you.
Yeah, I'd like to get a scholarship if possible, but if not, then I'd probably go D3.
I think you've earned that.
Play.
We'll see.
But,
where did your dad play at?
Western Oregon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Could be a Western Oregon Wolf.
Definitely.
Good school, good place to play football.
Yeah.
Looking down the road, what about your future plans? Are you going to be a guy that wants to stay in the game, education, coaching, that kind of thing? Have you thought about that?
I have. I kind of like to do what my dad does and coach and teach. I think that's something that's really cool, and I'm definitely interested in that.
A lot of kids do that. I know Jordy Johnson from Sheldon a couple years ago was up in Montana leading that group, and a lot of quarterbacks seem like they come back to game. It's hard to leave the game.
Yeah, it is.
And you'll learn that one day. Hopefully not anytime soon. But Great job with your Bowmen. We'll catch you down the road in the playoffs. Anybody on your radar? You got Wilsonville next week.
Wilsonville next week, and then after that, we'll just finish out league and then see if we get to playoffs.
Okay, if you get to playoffs. Okay.
Yeah,
All right. Stay hungry, man. Good to see you again. Way to get it done tonight. Pretty impressive. Keegan Lawrence, thank you for your time.
Thank you very much.